everyone. Welcome to Relate to You. Before you start listening to this episode, we do want to let you know we experience a lot of technical and audio issues on this episode. We do want to let you know if you are watching or listening to this episode with headphones, you might want to lower it before you listen to the episode. We hope you enjoy. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Relate to You. We are so excited for this new episode 1 of season 6. So, yay! As you guys can see, we are in a different setting. It's a completely different vibe. So, let us know in the comments what you guys think about it. Too much white, too much beige? Let us know. But on this episode of season 6, we are going to do something fun. We are going to put ourselves through the ringer.
Oh no.
And all for your personal amusement. Lula and I are going to embark down memory lane because we both have some pasts regarding social media.
Oh no.
So a lot of the, younger generation, I feel like they're very particular about what they post.
Right, yeah.
They're a lot more, I think, careful and cutesy, and they have a lot more apps and just things to help them
they just don't look their age.
They don't. And for us,
we looked our age.
Not only did we look our age, but we had moments of like, why did you post that? Why did you do that? And so for Lula, she's going to be showing us some Facebook photos, and I'm going to be showing some Snapchats I posted to the public. And yeah, so help us. So do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
I'll go first because I feel like mine aren't that, like, they're not cringe to the public. They're cringe to me.
So she says, if we'll see. We haven't shown each other these, so.
They're cringe to me, but I don't think they're cringe to like the naked eye. Here's the thing. I do think that on my Facebook I might have a lot more, but I couldn't access my Facebook. So all I have are just Snapchats that I took. Mind you, I didn't post them, but I would send them to my sisters or.
Okay, so the public hasn't seen these.
No, they haven't.
Oh, well, she didn't really follow directions, did she? So, but you looked like this in the world.
No.
Oh.
What do you mean in the world?
Like, is it a photo of like something you wore and like obviously people saw you during that time?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So the public has seen this.
Yeah, some of these are, I mean, I wouldn't say recent because I haven't used Snapchat in like years, but I know that sometimes I go in there because of the filters.
Okay.
I just take pictures just because of the filters. So they're like 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think you're gonna win this one. Because you have shown me Snapchats that you sent like Joel or other brothers.
Out of this, I would say that everything -1 was public.
Okay.
Which is even more sad. I wish I only sent certain things to my siblings.
I think for me, I wouldn't post a lot of pictures, but I would post a lot of like on Facebook, I would post a lot of what was it? Statements? Girl? Yes, I would put not only quotes, but I would post things that you're like, what?
Like you're like, are you hurting? Who hurt you?
No,
never trust a friend.
But for example, when I was taking a class of anthropology, I would write something that sounded smart, but really made me only sound dumber.
Okay.
Or when I would take classes for like sociology, introduction to sociology, and I would post like, oh my God, this is blah, blah, blah. That is cringe to me. So pictures, not really.
Okay.
But post like actual like written messages. Oh,
that's what was
God
cringy.
forbid. Yes.
Okay. I'm ready to see
your
first.
You
photo.
ready?
And we will be showing you guys these photos and videos.
This was taken, I would say 2024? No.
2024?
2020.
Last year?
2020.
What the heck?
Now you understand.
Lula, okay. Even if this wasn't like posted, the purpose of this is to go into your psyche and to figure out why you posted what you posted.
Of course.
So at face value, I feel you want to look like a child. This was 5 years ago, right? So you're what,
Yeah, yeah,
26?
yeah.
And you know, there's the okay.
Maybe I'm having
Explain the
issues.
eyes, because your eyes are already big.
Right. Well, mind you, I said earlier that I would go on Snapchat because of the filter.
Right.
So sometimes I just take pictures with all the filters there are, just to see.
What you would look like. Okay. I can understand that.
So it's that. But this one is specific. I do think I wanted bigger eyes, like which is why, because sometimes you just take a Snapchat and you're like, I don't like that filter, and
Right.
you just erase it. But this one I kept. So it means that there's something
You
in there
you
that I was
you
like,
think you look cute. Like I definitely think, yeah, innocent. Well, creepy, but a little, like I could see the innocence. I could see the cute. But don't you think you look a little like clownish with the
yes,
hearts?
absolutely. I think I look creepy. Yeah,
Okay.
think I look creepy, but there's something about it that I'm just like,
The big bow though is you. I could see that Lula is shouting, coming through with the photo.
yes.
And out of cringe level, out of 10, 10 being the cringiest, for you, I think this is like a 5. Yeah, I can understand this. I can understand the wanting to be younger.
If I'm honest, I was a bit surprised with your reaction.
I was, well, I think what it was more of like, okay, you definitely kept it.
I definitely did. However,
And did you send this one?
no.
Okay, so this is just for you. For
all of you are seeing it for the first time.
okay,
You're privileged.
yeah.
But I thought this was, I thought this was gonna be mild. So I'm not sure.
Oh.
I'm not too sure how you're gonna react with the following.
Oh,
one.
jeez. Oh, God. Okay.
Okay. This was.
Well,
Okay.
let's switch.
Oh,
Let's do switch so we can build this. Okay.
I love it.
I'm gonna save the worst for last. Um.
Oh, you actually have a video.
Okay. Yeah, I'll show. No, that's actually very cringy. Yeah, because Snapchat for me was just videos. So this one is only one of nearly 100 of these. So first and foremost, you're going to notice as I show you throughout the podcast, there's a lot of similarities in something that I do in every single episode, or every single video, sorry. But one thing that I for some reason did on Snapchat a lot was lip sync.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
I'm going to I think this is loud. Okay, so this video actually this is just 10 seconds, but it was actually probably about 30 to 40. And the problem is that I had such a tendency of thinking that this was like a talent, because if you pay attention to her, I'm trying to mimic.
Yeah. No. And you're on point. Actually,
I'm on point.
I would say you're on point. So,
but can we imagine what that would look like without the sound? Like just all my expressions in silence. And then I didn't want to post it because I was like, oh no, pastor's gonna probably see this. But I did a lot of these at church.
oh,
Like a lot.
like while in the office.
Like a lot. I worked
downtown.
alone. I worked alone for nearly a year. And one of the things that, was one of the best parts of my day was that I recorded a lip sync video. And usually with some kind of filter.
Of course. Let's go there. Let's go there. Why the filters? You were already doing a lip sync. Why add?
Why didn't you stop there?
Why add? Yeah.
I liked how my face looked thinner. Because the filter,
yes, I can see it.
Gave me a slimmer V shape,
yeah.
and it would somehow eliminate my double chin. I made my peace with the ears, but a lot of these filters sometimes added,
the
like the eyelashes or
right,
the makeup,
yeah.
and so I could look, in my perspective, pretty.
No,
even though I looked like a bunny.
Yeah.
And then the other part of it, which I don't know why, I like the bunny sound. because
Oh.
these filters sometimes would
Had the voice.
had the
Oh,
voice,
I
and so
see.
in the song, like she's high pitched, and I would change that.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Actually, I didn't use Snapchat, but I have a lot of pictures on another app that's called Snow, where I love the filter with cat or bunnies. So I get you. I
Okay,
get you
okay.
in that whole like it does give you like
It's like a little
cute
cute,
eye, yeah, yeah, yeah.
thinner, at least for
The
me.
ears,
Yeah.
yes, yes, yes. Okay,
And so cringe level.
yes. Um, I would say a 6.
Okay, a 6.
I would say a 6
Okay.
because of the filter.
Okay, okay.
I feel like had
That's
it
more cringy than this lip singing?
I feel like the lip syncing was cringy,
Okay, okay.
but had you just lip sync, I feel like okay, she thinks she can do it.
Yeah.
But the added filter of the bunny, I do think that makes it like
Like, dude.
oh yeah, like
I
she
think
doubled down.
I don't understand why I would post this. I had maybe like 60 to 70 people that I had on Snapchat, obviously friends, family, whatever. And I never got comments.
Oh, I was just gonna tell
I
you.
never had
Oh, I
anybody send
see.
me a Snapchat of like,
This is
because
funny
like,
or
yeah, this is funny, and then obviously
cute.
they can't say, oh, this is so, you're singing on point, because that's not me.
Yes.
So I never got comments,
Mm.
but for some reason that never discouraged me from
She
posting.
saw no
I
signs.
saw no signs. I didn't hear any signals.
She thought silence is good.
I was like, they must love it.
Okay,
Okay.
this one, it's in the office.
Okay. Okay. Ooh.
This I believe this is circa 2021.
Okay.
This is I had just done my shortest chopped yet.
Broccoli. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
and I had on a dress that I thought looked cute, but now looking back, it's like, was that the right choice? But anyway, and I believe if I'm not mistaken, we're in the office, you and I,
Oh.
and someone else is there, and we're just all of us are just taking pictures.
Am I in this photo?
No, 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 you're not in this
Oh.
photo. You're not.
Okay. I was
But
like,
I
that's not
remember,
consensual.
that that we were in the office taking pictures.
Oh, okay.
So it was you, and I want to say it was Joel there too, and we were actually talking about Snapchat, which is
Oh.
why I took out Snapchat and I snap.
Oh, but this is recent.
Well, 2021.
Okay.
I want
Okay.
to say because I feel like
4
that's
years
when
ago.
I feel like that's
Should
when
have known
I
better.
exactly. But actually, we were having this exact same conversation of like, what's the cringiest thing you used to do on Snapchat? You showed some pictures and some videos,
For the record, this was 2017.
and then I was like, Snapchat, and then I believe we all start. Oh wait, when I say all, meaning you and I
Right.
started taking pictures on Snapchat.
Okay.
So this one's funny. I don't think this one's gonna be cringe.
Oh, this is cute. Okay,
Yeah,
so see this? I think this is funny.
but this one is combined 10,000 others that I took that. This one is this one,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and is this one.
Oh.
Where,
Okay.
which one do you want to dissect?
That one. First, what is Lula's obsession with wanting to look younger? I mean,
Well,
literally.
I'm 31.
Okay, literally, the other ones I thought funny, humor.
Right, right. And the other ones I would post. I have on my Instagram. I have a whole video of with both Rosie and Carmi
I've
where
seen
we're
it.
doing just crazy, silly stuff. Those I wouldn't post. That one I did. I wouldn't post.
Okay, so let's dissect.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. That's why I'm saying, looking back, that dress probably wasn't the best choice because it was very high neck. I had just cut my hair here, literally here, right? And then that filter, yes, while it made me look younger, it made me look like I'm suffocating. The dress, the dress is choking
It's
me.
literally choking you. No, I feel like okay. So what for me, I didn't even notice the shirt actually. I think for me, it's you actually have a slim face. So in my case, anything that I tried on, like as far as filters,
Mm-hmm.
I tried to alter my face to look thinner. you went in a different direction. You were like, let's make me look puffier. And again, I think you were going for the. This is, I mean, I look at it, I'm like, baby, a baby.
I do think I was going for that, like,
It's the
innocent again. I think I was going for that, like, big eyes,
big
innocent,
eyes, you know, the
innocent,
little lips, the
the
little
little,
rouging.
and mind you, I mean, this is gonna sound very boastful and, you know, ¿cómo se dice? Este, presumido of me, but I do think that I already have sort of like these features. Like,
Right,
I
right,
already
right.
have a small nose, a small mouth,
Right.
big eyes. But I will admit that whenever I do filters, I go for filters that will accentuate that even more. Give me bigger eyes, give me a smaller nose, give me a smaller mouth.
Right, 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 right.
So
That's two. That's two. If she pulls anything else, and you're gonna notice, I have the same.
what's the
I
cringe
have the
level?
same. Okay, for the other two, zero. I totally get that. That's
Okay.
fun. That's humorous. You're changing the way you look to look funny.
Funny, yeah.
That one.
But
That's a 9 for me. That's a 9 for me because te quieres ver niña.
You're right. You're right. You know. Oh my God. Ay, no. Y luego en este mundo de tantos pedophiles. But anyway.
Yes, exactly.
But in my defense, I do think I'm still very much influenced by the Korean culture.
Yes, and
In that
that's
sense,
very common.
and like you said, that's my recurring theme.
Right.
And also, these I don't post. The other ones I would.
Right.
The
Right.
ones where I look
Yeah.
funny or whatever.
Yeah.
So
Well, she's posting it now, so hey.
I'm posting.
Okay, so this next one, um, I'm going in levels of what I think is the cringiest.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So this one I posted and I sent to a gentleman that's living upstairs. And you know, I think I looked attractive.
Yeah.
I thought I looked attractive, and yes, I know Snapchat has the reputation it does. You know, I knew, I'm like, I'm gonna send a snap. He's gonna see it once, and that's it. You know, although if you were good about it back in the days before they stopped, now you can't take a screenshot. I think of like
Oh.
snaps. I
Oh,
think now
wow.
they've like changed their features.
Mm.
But before you could take a snap and it's like a second, and you can't. You know, you would have to be really like good about
Quick.
taking
Oh,
a
I
screenshot.
see. Okay.
And so, you know, for me, I was like, I'm just gonna be bold and just send this. And I thought it was flirty, but you let me know what you think. Now, there's more to this video, but I'm obviously only showing 10 minutes of this. But
Wait, 10?
I have 10 seconds.
Okay.
But I only I was lip singing to Despacito,
Mm-hmm.
and I thought I looked fun and quirky, and my hair was long, and I was wearing PJs, and it was like an insight to me. And so, thoughts?
First off, let's go to the filter again.
Oh,
Let's go to the
again,
filter.
she looks thinner. Like
Yes, I can see
I
that.
think
That's what you were going
what I
for.
was going for.
Uh-huh.
Bouncy.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
But
my hair was
are
long.
those giraffe ears?
I think they're cat.
Cat.
Yeah,
Okay, okay,
cat.
okay. Cat.
Yeah, I think.
With glasses. A cat with glasses.
I thought I looked cute.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah,
of
yeah.
the lashes.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
you're
in
right.
there.
Yeah, it gives you that smoky eye
And
too.
I don't know if you can
Okay.
tell. Let me lower the volume. I it gives you a lip. It's kind of faint, but it's there. And so for some reason I felt like it gave me like a full makeup with the lashes and then also the lip.
Lip
It's like
tint?
a little gloss
Oh,
kind of.
I see, I see. Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah,
so I
yeah, yeah.
felt like I don't know why I was very insecure about I'm
Uh-huh.
insecure about my lashes. I don't have lashes.
Oh, okay.
So I think it was like
I have a question, and this could probably apply to me as well. When you're making these videos, when you were making these videos, how many takes?
so this one I probably redid it like 6 times. Yeah, so this is the best.
Okay. different filters or the same one?
Same one. I
Also,
knew, I knew, I
you
stuck
know.
with my filter.
Okay, okay.
I was like, the filter is fire. It's me that needs to be changed. So for me, I wanted to be flirty and fun and
Right.
cool.
Okay.
So what I was changing was my choreo. Like that was, if you notice, like I even like put my hands together. I'm like bouncing,
Right.
and that was my version of like, fun.
Okay. Um. um. This is just 10 seconds of a how long video?
30 seconds. It was three snaps.
Okay, three
Three
snaps. All
snaps
right, all
because I
right.
did two, and there the second one I'm even more. What's the word I want to use for our
Be careful.
listeners? Um, I'm just flirtier.
Yeah, yeah.
Nothing is inappropriate. Like I'm not showing anything,
Mhm.
but my face expressions, I winked.
They're out there.
They're out there.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
more
okay.
like doing something with my eyes.
Yeah, yeah.
And so this was the fun, and then it got slowly more,
Progressively.
progressively like, hey, so
Like, hey, this is for
this is
you, sir.
me. Yeah, this is for
Okay,
you.
okay. Um, so, so you didn't just send this one, you sent two more.
I sent two more
Two
snaps to
more
him. Yeah.
snaps. Okay, okay. And they're progressively flirtier.
And this is
And
not when we were talking.
oh, oh, thank Lord. Thank Lord you married
I
this man.
married this man.
Thank the Lord you
This is
married
when
this
we
man.
when we had just met, like around the time when we had just met.
You guys hit it off quick then.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Oh
wow.
yeah.
I thought it was a progressive
No, 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 no,
friendship.
no. I
Oh.
liked him from the start.
No, I
Yeah.
knew that, but I thought like like getting closer, like you guys growing closer and closer. I thought it was a slow burn.
No, I
Oh.
had always been attracted to him.
Mm.
It was other reasons why.
Right, right.
I wanted him to be more in Jesus. Is this really in Jesus? No, it wasn't. So I had to
The
grow up a little.
Pharisee.
Pharisee, straight up Pharisee. But yeah, no.
Ah, okay, 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 okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
Okay. So as soon as you guys we're cool with each other, you started sending snaps.
Yeah. He was the only guy in my entire life that ever asked for my phone number. And that was something I had always been like, I think that's hot.
No,
Because that
absolutely.
was a dying thing. Like
Yeah.
can I have your DM? Can I have your
Mm-hmm.
this or snap?
Your snap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Right.
So this was my way of like, get aquí.
This was your way of like, you
And he
you
did.
asked for my phone number. Let me give
Let
you a
me give
reward.
you, yeah.
A
I was like, here
reward.
you go.
Okay.
So cringe people.
I actually don't think it's as cringe as the other one.
Okay, okay.
I
Because you
do.
get my brain.
Yes, I do think it's something that you would do to be because you send it only to a particular person.
Right.
I think that's why it's less cringy. I think how you said, "Oh, this is good material for
I'm
the
gonna send it to
public."
five bows.
Yes, yes, yes.
Imagine. I'm like, uno,
No,
boy, I'm gonna get one.
hey, reeling in.
You gotta reel it in,
Yes. So I would say this is a five.
Okay, okay,
This
okay.
is a five.
Right in the
Yeah.
middle. Still a little weird with
Oh,
the filter for
absolutely,
sure.
absolutely.
Still lip singing,
Yeah, I think for me it's always the confidence.
I was very
You were
confident with
very confident,
these
and
things.
not just that. I mean, for those that have been fans for like years now, I think between the both of us, you were a very confident child,
I was
a very very confident child. So I
yeah.
think it's that too. But yeah, this would be a five.
All
This would be a five.
right.
All
Move
right,
this along.
perfect. With me, I think this was 2018. I want to
Mhm.
say 2018. I had just graduated. I was coming back home. Um,
2018. Okay,
2018.
okay.
No, well, I graduated 2017, I believe.
So while I'm posting this, you're out there graduating
Yes,
bachelor's.
yes.
Nice, nice.
I graduated, but I stayed for like a whole like half a year over there because Kelly wasn't finished with her school. Um, so we stayed over there. So, but we would come back anyway. Whatever. So this is 20, if not 2018, 2017, but it's for sure not 2019.
Oh, jeez. Why the cara? Why that like?
Those are just my eyes.
Those are not your eyes. Those are that. This is this Twilight era.
Well, I've always been a Twilight fan.
These are vampire eyes.
But it's a what is it? A bear?
I think it's a bear.
I
Yeah.
think it's a bear. Um,
Hmm.
no, but I mean, no, Twilight had been done. Twilight, the last movie for Twilight was 2012.
Oh,
I think
really?
I
Oh,
think.
wow. Wow. I don't know. I don't know the
Yeah,
times.
yeah. No, no, no.
Man, you were a fan.
Oh, I am a fan.
This is not cringy to me.
No,
No, at all. I think I get what you're trying to do, like the sultry,
that one I
serious type
posted.
of. Oh, you posted this one.
Yes, I didn't keep
Oh,
it. I posted it.
I think no, I still don't think it's like super cringy because I think what's different about I think what's cringy is that necklace. Because Lord, what is that? Is it a pendant?
No,
It's a moon.
no. So I was you know what? No, I was I had already come back. Yeah, I was working at the Boys and Girls Club, and it was summer, and I was in charge of doing
Oh, like
the
a project.
science projects
Okay, okay.
with them. So what I would do with children is that on pendants we would melt what is it, like, no marbles, but sort of like
Like
marbles,
glass.
like glass, and it would look like a stained glass
Oh,
pendant.
that's
But
cool.
there is backwards.
Oh,
The
okay,
the the
okay.
the, the real thing is on the other side.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I don't think this is cringy. I think I would have been like a smile, you know?
For me, I don't know why, and I think we've seen it, and whenever I do filters, I try not to smile because I think it looks, and maybe
Scary?
this is probably why it's cringy. I think it looks mysterious.
Okay. Okay, just because you said that, it's a four. Like literally, like you can't be mysterious behind a bear filter.
That is true. That is true. But to me, it just looked like, ooh, she has a secret
What is it? Let me figure it out.
behind those bare ears.
Behind those bare ears. Oh my gosh. No, I don't think it's cringy just because like you still look very much like you.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a improvement from wanting to look younger, you know? So I definitely think this one is like it's more cute than
All
other
right. All
issues,
right. Perfect.
you
Perfect.
know?
Okay.
This is I feel like it's even to the last one. But this is the third to last. Okay, so there's no filter in this. But first I'm going to show you the video and then I'm going to explain what I did
Okay.
if you
Perfect.
catch it.
Perfect.
You see nothing wrong? Praise the Lord. Let's play it again. Do you see anything wrong with the video?
Well, you're looking very shy, which is very unlike you.
Right.
You're trying to look innocent,
Right.
which is very unlike
I'm going to
you.
do this in slow motion. That. That is fake.
Yep, I can see it.
This look.
Of like,
Oh. Okay, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why.
I think even Anna caught onto it.
I want to say I forget who was recording. I don't think there was any guys at this birthday surprise or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. But do you guys know what I'm talking about when you've seen those rom-coms or, you know, those movies where the girl does a very specific look, like a very like, what? Like I didn't know, you know, or I
That's what we would call now the kids main character vibes.
main character vibes.
Yes, 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 yes,
This
yes.
is me trying to be like, "Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, you guys did something for me." And I literally in my brain made that look happen. And it's to me one of it, this is cringier than the filters. This is cringier to me than the lip
Because you
singing
did it on purpose.
because I did it on purpose.
Yes, 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 yes.
I mean, I don't know if I knew that they were gonna celebrate me or not, but at the very least, I was like, why did you have to do that face? Why? I guess birthdays are cringe as it is because you don't always know if you should clap, if you should not, if you should
Right,
whatever.
right.
I chose main character vibes. Let's make a weird like And I did that weird look that I wish never existed and was never posted. And I don't know. I think I was hoping
So you
that if
posted
you
it.
know everything I showed you is
Right,
posted.
right, 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 right.
I think I thought that maybe someone might think I was sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Like, ay,
Mm-hmm.
mira esa mirada.
Very innocent, like very, very in awe.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, 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 yes. Um. Okay, because you gave the background information, yes, I would say that's an eight. Yeah, I would say
Yeah.
that's an eight. Very like, oh my god.
At face value, had I not told you?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
I
Which is
yes,
good.
I caught on to it, but maybe because I know you. But I feel like when you posted it, I don't think maybe people were like, "Oh my god, she's
Picking up
being
on it.
fake." Yeah, I don't think so. I think people were,
Thank God.
cause it's not like you put the phone and you're like, "Oh my god." I
True,
think that would have
true.
been really
That
like, "Oh
is
my
true.
god," you know?
Someone was recording it and I took
Exactly.
advantage of
Of
that.
that,
Yeah.
exactly. That's what
I
I think.
manipulated
Uh
it.
huh. But I do think anyone that knew you would have been like, "Why is she acting shy?"
Lula would have been like,
Yeah, I would have been like,
"¿Qué tienes?
"Are you
Are
good?"
you okay? You having a
So
stroke?"
yes, is your neck hurting? Because you actually kind of go like,
I kind of go
like
like, oh,
um.
uh,
Well, now I'm glad that you went there because the next picture, it might be innocent
okay.
at first, but I definitely took so many takes
Oh,
trying to look like it was like just like a picture of like, oh, it's just there.
you caught me.
Like I'm not even looking at it.
Oh my God.
Um, like, and I don't even know why, but this is me taking the picture. Uh, mind you,
Wait,
mind you,
wait.
I didn't
I
go
like how you're looking away, in your
exactly.
room.
Yes, with my hand as a pensive, yes, as a very pensive woman.
Oh my goodness.
That I would say is 2022.
Okay.
I was going through a rough patch,
Oh,
and I don't know why I thought I should capture
document
that.
this? Wait. That's making it cringier. So, okay, let me get this straight. You're feeling blue?
Yes, 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 yes. I'm feeling blue. Mind you, I'm also working.
Oh,
I'm working through Zoom for my second job. We're on break, so I'm like, I got nothing else to do. I'm feeling blue. I don't want to be here. You know, nadie me quiere, todos me odian. Mejor me como un gusanito. And I was like, I'm gonna capture that. I need a picture. I don't know what, because I didn't post it, but I just need a picture where I catch how I'm feeling.
oh.
Obviously,
That
very well orchestrated. This is not the first. This is the best take.
oh,
Yeah,
because you obviously wanted to pick the saddest one.
of
Right.
course,
Oh.
and not just the saddest one, but like then it's like, I literally propped my phone. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying. I propped it there, and I was like, "Ooh, would this angle be better? Oh no, this angle's better.
Okay. I have a lot of thoughts. First and foremost, I give you points for no filter.
No filter, no
Obviously,
filter.
there's that, the filter in sense of the like if it's
Yeah,
sepia, black and white, or
yeah.
whatever, right? But there's no filter to like you're not a bunny, you're not a
No.
whatever, right? I think this is the mildest version of what Gen Z is doing when they record themselves in their car and they're crying,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah. This is the beginnings of.
Obviously you didn't post this,
No, I didn't.
but essentially that is where that part of our brain
Yeah.
is like, I'm really sad, I want to document this, I want other
Right.
people to see,
Right.
that I'm sad.
Mm-hmm.
I think I also give you points that you didn't post this,
I did not.
because even though you were feeling blue and you took a picture and you made art out of it, I would actually call this art. I would call this art because you're feeling blue, you're capturing it, and you're just kind of like, I'm going to make the most of it. Had you posted this, then it would have been a different conversation.
What would have been the caption?
Thinking of you. No, que no, Lula. You're thinking of someone, okay? Que te comieron your leftovers in the fridge? Like what?
My caption would have been feeling blue. That would have been my
Feeling blue? No, 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 no.
I'm talking to the master
Picking up
mind.
the pieces of my broken heart, you know? It could have been like, see, here I would have been like, Michael Bolton, how am I supposed to live without you? You know, literally, like, I mean, um, yeah, literally any line from Michael Bolton where he's like, you know, what does he say? He says, I don't want to know the price I'm going to pay for dreaming.
Oh, no.
That's the line. I don't want to know the price I'm going to pay for dreaming about you.
Oh,
That's the
Jesus
line.
Christ.
But see, again, had you posted this, I would have been like, bro.
Yes, and you knew me at that time, so you would have. I feel like you would
I
have
would have been
replied
like,
with like,
Lula,
"What are you doing?
what are you
Take
doing?
it down.
Take it down. Take it down. Don't do this.
Abort, abort." Are you gonna do
Did
another
you at
one?
least block them? I'm going to do my last one.
Okay, good, good, good.
This is the most cringiest thing. And right now, I'm not going to tell you what it's about. I'm not going to even tell you my psyche. I'm not going to tell you nothing. I'm going to let the video stand for what it is.
5 minutes on your Monday to look at what you have, your family, your home, the things that you have, your friends. Sometimes we have the tendency of complaining over the tiniest things. You know, I don't have enough clothes, or I don't want to eat this, or I don't want to go to school. Be thankful for a Monday. We get to see Monday. We have that privilege. We have that blessing.
Face value, just face value before I tell you the backstory. What are you gonna
First off, I am very thankful they're short. Because I couldn't have handled a minute of that. Nice. So you're telling me it was 7 minutes?
It was a
long.
long video. It was a long.
Yeah.
In Snapchat world, it was a whole movie.
I think at this point.
I'm cringing. I'm really cringing. Ooh, when I see this.
Okay, I think at this point the filter is not really the problem.
Oh.
Because you're known for your filters at this point.
Right.
But I do think that it is cringe the fact that it didn't dawn on you that if you're that if you're speaking about something that I would say is very deep, you know, why have the filter?
So here's the backstory.
Like, like okay, it's not surprising because it's you. You use these filters, but at the same time, it's like, how are people gonna take you seriously with your what I would say a good message? Yeah, sure, you're crying, but it's an okay message when you have a what bunny filter?
Yes, it's a bunny filter. No, okay.
And then with braces?
Actually,
Did you have
no,
braces?
those are my retainers. No. Those are mine. Those are my actual retainers that I did not want to remove in the morning. The only thing that's altered is my glasses, the lashes, and the ears, but the retainers are mine.
I think that was the thing that I was like,
girl,
why did you choose a filter that has braces?
No. Those are my retainers.
Okay.
Okay, here's why I firmly like this is cringe. Everything I showed was cringe for me. There's nothing on here
No, but this
that
one
I
takes a
will
cake.
justify and say I should have sent that. You know, anything.
Out of 10, this is an 11, man.
This is an 11. Oh no, it's a 50.
20,
It's a
yes.
50. I'll tell you why. I forget. I'm sorry. I forget what year it was. There was a mass Las Vegas shooting in Las Vegas.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing about that.
No, I get it. I started this video and I didn't even show you that because I didn't want you to have context. But in the video, I start off, and the whole time I have the filter. The whole time I have the voice, the high pitched voice. But I start off with like, oh, this morning, I woke woke up and I saw the news, and I saw that there was this mass, you know, shooting in Las Vegas, you know, blah blah, and I progressively get emotional in my depiction of this whole thing, right?
Uh-huh.
And where I'm at this point, I chose these specifically because this is where I was crying,
Okay.
and I was now talking about like hug your mom, love your loved
Yeah,
ones, you
right,
know,
right,
enjoy
right.
your day, you
Mm-hmm.
know.
Mm-hmm.
I posted this and I did get some people that responded, you know, some
Oh,
people
this one you
did.
did.
Yeah,
Okay.
this one I did, you know. Sometimes I did get, you know, Dre, if you're watching this, you were a real one. Dre would always respond. And I had some people that, you know, they would be like, oh, yeah, like that's terrible. Yeah, I saw the news or whatever,
Mm-mm.
right? In this moment in my life, I saw nothing wrong with this at
Wow.
all.
Okay,
At
okay.
all. I had no awareness.
But then you were genuine with your with how you were feeling.
No, I wasn't. Think about it. I wasn't. In the moment, I would argue I was. What person is genuine about massacre
With a bunny
with the
filter.
bunny filter? I was more I was more focused on how thin I looked and if I had lashes because I had just woken up, so I was even worse than
Mm,
my regular
mm,
face,
mm.
right? And so I think I wanted to evoke an emotion out of people, but I think I also was like, but I still cute.
Yeah.
I,
Pero
I,
sí cute.
yeah, no, literally, I think that for me was like, what, ¿dónde está tu mente? I don't know what I was thinking. Every time I never delete Snapchats. That's probably the one thing I've never deleted because I want to go through these with my kids and be like, please, please don't do this. Please, I lived through my
Ay, Dios
humiliation,
mío.
but this is like, I think this was me doing something that was like, when did you do that? Like all my stories as a kid, this was me as an adult, where I had a moment of like, why would you do that? You know, that you're not honoring the victims with your bunny filter. Like I wish I could erase it. So I'm
Right.
putting it out for people to, I guess, enjoy, but also to put myself like, man, like I don't know how capable I am. I didn't know I was capable of that much wanting, you know, maybe
Right.
attention
Attention.
or
Right.
whatever,
Right.
that I would use a very huge tragedy and still want to look cute in the process. Like I'm like that lady that did the dance where her baby's in the NICU.
Oh
This
my
is that.
God. Oh my God.
This is the
Yeah.
same
Yeah.
version
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Well, nothing I have will top that. I can tell you that right now. No, there's no way. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna top that. So, it is a 50 out of 10.
I'm telling you.
um, I I'm speechless. Again, I'm grateful that I only got to see 10
Oh,
seconds of
thank
it
yeah, no, yeah, no.
because
The
I wouldn't
world should never have seen.
I wouldn't have lasted. I mean, I don't know if you guys caught it or if you caught it, but when you showed me the second one, I was like, oh,
Oh, you're like, oh, I'm good. You know, there's more to this.
I was like, oh, more.
You needed to get a small version of what the world at that time
Sam.
got from me.
Okay.
And so
I was like, oh, okay.
I and see here that this kind of sparks a little side conversation. What do you do when you are confronted with a person that you're like, man, should I tell them? Should I tell them? Like, mija,
Had you been my friend, I think I would have told you.
you're like, dude.
Yeah. I think I would have. What is it? Circa
No,
2017,
this is all
2018.
2017, 2018. Yeah,
Okay,
2016 even.
I think I would have
Those three
been mean
years.
about it, but I would have told you. I think I would
You're
have
like,
been.
bro.
No, I know. I think I would have been like, "Oh my God, yes, you can tell how genuine you are, especially with that filter." Something
Oh,
like
okay,
that. I
okay,
think
okay.
I
Like
would have
a
been very
backhanded.
sarcastic. Yeah,
Yeah.
backhanded
Yeah, yeah,
comment. But I would have told you.
yeah.
But
It was not my finest moment, guys. Definitely not.
okay.
Do last one.
My last one. Um, a snap. This is, I want to say this is 2017. Yeah,
Okay.
2017. I'm very much in my Mexican era.
Oh.
I've always been, like, I really enjoy it. But I feel like there was a year, even when I first started coming to church again, where I was just like, I did not care. I would wear my Mexican dresses, my traditional Mexican dresses,
Mm-hmm.
wherever, you know.
Okay,
I
okay.
feel like I haven't worn one in a while, but this one specific, I think I wanted to go for well, I'm not gonna tell you.
Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, what a nice note to end on. Honestly, yeah. Again with the youthful look,
Yep, yep, yep.
but I actually think this is the most you out of everything you've
Really?
showed me. Yeah,
Okay.
because aside from the obvious like there's the filter that clears your
Right.
face and
Yeah.
makes you
Hmm.
look very
Smooth.
polished and
Smooth.
smooth. This is you. I've seen you wear this outfit. I have
Right.
actually
Yes.
a picture on my Instagram where you're wearing this outfit. um this is you. I don't have anything negative to say about this at all.
Uh, I
Your
think,
eyes are a little bit big, but
of
they're
course,
not
they
like,
are. They have to
she
be.
just wants it huge, you
Yeah, they
know?
have to be. Um, I think what to me made it a little bit cringe. I didn't post it, but what made it a little bit cringe was the fact that I like the flowers. Like it gave me senora vibes.
No,
It gave me
no.
senora vibes. Um, but I still wanted to look youthful. So that contradiction of like, oh, senora vibes, but looking
Yeah,
youthful,
yeah, yeah.
you know. And I think I wanted to post it because if I remember correctly, I was looking for the perfect song to post it with.
Again, I think what I find interesting about your photos also is that you don't do you not like your smile?
I think I like that face better than my smile.
Hmm. Because this is like the kind of look you would actually see from a old Mexican photo from a tia or a
I
grandma
think
that
that's what
didn't
I was
smile,
wanting to go, or like the
just
vintage
the
look.
vintage look. Yeah,
But
it's beautiful. I honestly think it's a beautiful photo. And the rouging, like man, if we could replicate that in makeup, that would be really cool.
that would be really cool, yeah.
No, I have nothing negative to say. Not
All right.
cringe.
No
And
cringe?
can we give an applause to let's do a sign language applause for Lula for having the self control to not post these things. Now, obviously, they're for your guys' amusement, but this is all Lula having been like, I'm gonna enjoy what the rest of the world is doing and do something cringe, but I'm gonna keep it to myself.
Yes.
Whereas yours truly didn't have the self awareness and was like, the world should enjoy this with me
The
because
7 minutes
clearly
is
it's
sending me,
amazing.
dude.
So
It's sending me
I
7 minutes. I
I
cannot.
cannot.
I
I
cannot.
cannot, guys. We hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We hope you guys stick with us. Season 6 is going to be our best season
Well, I was
yet.
just gonna show you an honorable mention.
We're not posting that one. We are not posting that one on the video. But we hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We will see you guys on the next one, and we will be having guests this year. So we'll see you guys soon. Bye.
Bye.